As you have now realized, the central nervous system consists of white matter and grey matter, distinguished because of the distribution of myelin. The brain is organized histologically in a very particular way and is different to what you have just seen in the spinal cord. Grey matter occupies this convoluted and thick surface of the cerebral cortex and the cerebellar cortex. This image is of the cerebellum and stained using a silver staining method used for the visualization of nerve fibers, including the multipolar interneurons in the cerebellum. The outer part, the cortex of the cerebellum, and also the cerebrum is comprised of grey matter arranged in layers with the white matter underneath. The grey matter contains neuronal cell bodies and their dendrites, as well as glial cells, as you now know. The white matter contains the outgoing axons of cortical neurons, incoming axons, and again glial cells. In this section of the cerebellum, distinguish the grey matter on the surface. It's about 2 millimeters thick in real terms, with 3 obvious layers. 1, 2, this very thin layer, and 3 from the white matter below. Now I'm going to zoom into this region here of the grey matter. In this image, you can now see the Purkinje cells in the grey matter. They're giant neurons. A single layer of them overlies the thick layer of tiny, closely packed neurons known as granule cells. Their dark nuclei are about the size and shape of small lymphocytes. Above the Purkinje cell layer is a surface layer with very few cells. This is called the molecular layer and consists mainly of very fine axons of granule cells, making vast numbers of synaptic contacts with dendrites of Purkinje cells. A few neurons called basket cells and stellate cells are scattered in the molecular layer. Don't worry about distinguishing them from each other or from the glial cell nuclei in this molecular layer.